Okay, let's think about this. What if your income wasn't just tied to, when you're actively working? What if you could be traveling, sleeping, maybe just focus on something really creative, and the money, it just kept coming in?
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a bit like those online get-rich-quick things, doesn't it? But the sources we've dug into today, they make a pretty compelling case that this is actually a real financial possibility.
The tangible reality, huh?
Yeah, that's the idea. So our mission for this deep dive is to really unpack the blueprint for building income streams that, well, essentially never stop.
All right, let's jump right in. We've all kind of been given that standard financial playbook, haven't we? Go to school, get a decent job, work hard for 40-odd years.
And then hope you can retire comfortably.
Exactly.
But the analysis we looked at argues that this path, the one most people follow, trading time directly for money, it's almost structured to keep people, well, average, dependent.
Hmm. Dependent. Okay. Saying it's designed to keep you average,
Yeah.
that sounds a bit, I don't know, harsh. Is it like a conspiracy or more just
Yeah.
how the system works? An inefficiency.
It's more that second one, a structural inefficiency, really. It leads to a huge opportunity cost. I mean, think about it. If your income vanishes the second you stop working, you are dependent by definition.
Right.
So the 9 to 5, if that's the system, then dependence is sort of the default outcome. Working harder within that system doesn't really change the core problem.
So the real difference maker isn't just effort.
No, it's leverage. That's the term they keep coming back to.
Leverage, that's the key to actually thriving, not just surviving.
Precisely. Leverage means using tools, systems, strategies you've already set up to multiply what you can achieve with your effort.
So instead of 1 hour of work equals 1 hour of pay.
You build something once an asset, and it pays you back maybe 100 times, maybe more over time. Think about an automated online business or a course that sells itself or even an investment portfolio. These things work without you having to constantly punch a clock.
Okay, so leverage is the engine. But what fuels it? Our sources seem to say it starts, maybe surprisingly, not with money, but with your mindset.
Absolutely. It's about rewiring how you think. You have to stop thinking purely like an employee, someone just fulfilling tasks, and start thinking like an investor, a builder, a creator.
And they talk about this divide, right? The 95% versus the 5%.
Yeah, it's a stark difference in perspective. The research suggests the vast majority, maybe 95%, the ones often feeling stuck paycheck to paycheck, they see an opportunity or a big purchase, and the immediate reaction is, I can't afford that. It's almost a knee-jerk scarcity response.
Blocks them right there.
It does. But the other group, the 5% who tend to build freedom, they approach it differently. They ask a strategic question. Okay, how can I afford that?
So it's about resourcefulness, finding a way.
Exactly. They see obstacles as problems to solve, maybe through creating something new or making a smart investment, not as permanent walls. They understand that if you build something valuable once, a system, it can potentially pay you forever.
That ties into what they call the illusion of hard work, doesn't it?
It really does. It's not saying hard work isn't important. It absolutely is. But working incredibly hard on tasks that have zero leverage, well, it's like rowing a boat with just one oar.
You're working hard, getting tired, but just going in circles.
Precisely. You're exhausted, but you haven't actually gotten anywhere meaningful. The world ultimately rewards results and the systems that create those results, not just pure, undirected effort.
So the time for money exchange is fundamentally fragile.
It's the most fragile way to live, according to this analysis. You work, you get paid, you stop working. The money stops. Maybe you even starve, figuratively speaking. Your entire income stream hinges on your constant presence. That's incredibly unstable.
Right. If my body's showing up is the only way the cash register rings, I'm basically bankrupt the minute I need a sick day or vacation. That alone should make you think.
It should force a shift, yeah. From being just a worker focused on the next task to becoming a builder focused on creating systems that work for you.
They use examples to make this clearer, right? Aisha and Ali.
Yes, these fictional profiles really highlight the difference. Aisha represents the worker. She's good at her job, focuses on her daily tasks, and thinks, how much will I earn this week? Her salary is steady, reliable.
But it resets every month.
Yeah.
Totally dependent on her being there doing the work.
Exactly. Then there's Ali, the builder. He asks that different question. How can I build something that earns money even when I'm not actively working on it?
He sees his knowledge as an asset.
Right. So he puts in a massive effort, say 6 months of really hard work, to create a comprehensive online course teaching his specialized skill.
That initial 6 months is intense work, no doubt.
absolutely active labor. But once it's built, the system starts to take over. The course is online, maybe uses automated marketing, and it sells while he's sleeping, eating, or, crucially, starting to build his next asset.
So Ali turned his time and effort into an asset. Aisha's time just turns into, well, money she spends.
That's the core distinction. Wealthy people, or those building towards it, focus on acquiring and building assets.
Okay, let's define asset clearly in this context. What counts?
An asset here is anything that keeps generating income without needing your direct daily involvement. It could be a YouTube channel with recurring ad revenue.
Or a rental property bringing in monthly rent.
Yep. Or a business that runs mostly on automated systems. Or a book. Or a digital course like Ollie's that keeps selling. Even stock investments paying dividends.
Here's a nice analogy. Planting a tree.
I like that one too.
Yeah.
You have to water it, care for it intensely at the start, but once it's mature, it gives you fruit income for years without needing that constant daily watering.
Makes sense. And getting there requires changing your internal rules, right?
Yeah.
They listed 5 builder's mindset rules.
Yeah, these are sort of the core mental shifts needed. Rule 1, stop thinking in hours. Start thinking in assets. Your time is limited. Assets can, theoretically, multiply forever.
Okay. Rule 2.
Don't chase the money itself. Chase the systems that generate the money. Systems provide stability, predictability. They make the income stream last.
Rule 3. Be patient. This isn't instant. Unstoppable income. It grows slowly, especially at first, but it compounds.
Very true. Rule 4 is about prioritizing learning. Value learning over just earning in the short term. Invest in your knowledge because that's the tool you use to build better systems.
And Rule 5. Fail forward. Accept mistakes basically as the cost of learning, the tuition fee for success. Now wait, that sounds good, but failing. It stings. It costs real money sometimes. How do you actually do that?
Well, the builder mindset sees failure differently. It's not an endpoint, it's data. Every time something doesn't work, that first online course flops, or the rental has unexpected issues, you learn something critical.
So it's not a loss, it's tuition paid for valuable market feedback.
Exactly. The 95%, they might let that first failure stop them completely. The 5% see it as, okay, that didn't work. What did I learn? How do I adjust the system? It's a necessary step in the building process, not a reason to abandon it.
Okay, mindset shifted. Now for the how-to. The sources lay out a kind of secret formula, 5 practical steps. Step 1, create once, earn forever.
This is about focusing your creative energy on things that don't need you present for every sale or use. Digital products are the prime example, right? The cost to duplicate is near zero. You write the code, the book, record the course once, and potentially sell it millions of times.
But that sounds daunting. Create once. People probably think they need to invent the next Facebook.
And that's where they get stuck. Step 1 doesn't mean building an empire overnight. It means starting small, maybe with just one useful template, one short ebook, something manageable but that fits the create once principle.
Got it. Small but leveraged, which leads to step 2, automate everything.
Yes. You have to use system software, maybe outsourcing, even simple checklists to handle the repetitive stuff. Marketing, sales emails, customer service basics. The goal is to free up your time so you're working on the business's future, not just in its daily grind.
Then step 3, leverages today's world. Multiply your impact.
This is where the internet is just revolutionary. It lets you scale globally almost instantly. Think about it. What used to take huge companies decades of building physical distribution networks.
You can now do in months or even faster with the right online platform. That little course you made, it can reach students worldwide tomorrow.
Incredible leverage. Step 4 shifts to managing the money you do make. Invest, don't spend. Treat every dollar you earn like an employee. It's job to go out and bring back more dollars.
So focusing on buying assets, not just liabilities or consumables.
Exactly. Asset accumulation over immediate consumption. And finally, step 5, which circles back a bit, master patience and consistency.
Right. This isn't a lottery ticket.
No, you're building a machine designed for sustainable freedom. It takes time. Time to build, time to test, time to tweak, time to grow. It's about building that steady flame, not just a quick, bright spark that burns out.
So following these steps puts you on a different trajectory. The research talks about moving through different types of income.
Yeah, it maps out the journey. You typically start with active income. That's your salary, your wages. It feels stable day to day.
Until it stops. The moment you stop working, it's gone. So ironically, it's the highest risk for long-term freedom.
Then you often move into semi-passive income. Think side hustles, small businesses. They still need some management checking in, maybe some problem solving, but they're not directly tied to your employer or a 9 to 5 schedule. You get more flexibility.
And this stage is where you really learn the ropes of leverage and systems.
Absolutely crucial learning phase. And the ultimate aim is passive income. This is income from assets built once that earn repeatedly true investments, royalties, fully automated businesses. The whole strategic game is to shift more of your income generation towards that passive end of the spectrum.
And you don't need $1 million to start this shift. It's about momentum, right? Not perfection.
Exactly. You just need one small thing, one project that starts earning even a tiny bit while you sleep. That first passive dollar, it proves the concept. It's incredibly powerful psychologically.
So maybe start by creating some simple design templates to sell online, or publish a short how-to ebook.
Or teach a very niche skill through a mini course.
Yeah.
Yes, the scale can be small initially. That first dollar earned passively often feels more significant than an entire paycheck because it validates the whole strategy. It shows you can decouple time from income.
And this focus on sustainability over just speed.
Yeah.
The Sarah and Michael story illustrates that well.
It's a great illustration. Sarah and Michael starting out, similar salaries. Sarah, thinking like a builder, took every spare bit of cash and plowed it into small rental properties. It was tough early on repairs, finding tenants, headaches.
Yeah, not glamorous at first.
Not at all. But she was building tangible assets. Michael, meanwhile, focused on immediate consumption. Nice car, fancy holidays, living it up now.
Okay, fast forward 20 years.
Sarah's retired early. Those properties, maybe now managed by someone else, generate enough income to cover her lifestyle easily. She has freedom, Michael. He's still grinding away, probably working longer hours, feeling tired, maybe frustrated. His lifestyle requires constant active income.
Because he spent while Sarah built. It wasn't even about who earned more initially.
Not primarily. It was about allocation. Did the income go towards buying assets that would grow and produce more income? Or did it go towards things that just got consumed or depreciated? Assets versus liabilities and immediate gratification.
So when you bring all this together, the ultimate prize isn't just the money itself.
No, the synthesis, the real payoff, is emotional. It's about peace of mind. When money stops being your master and becomes your servant, you gain freedom. Freedom to spend your time on what truly matters to you: purpose, passion, family, contribution. That's the definition of wealth these sources point to.
Which brings us back to you, the listener. We want to wrap up by posing those reflective questions from the source material directly to you. Think of it as a personal challenge.
Yeah, ask yourself honestly, how much of your current income right now depends completely, 100%, on you trading your time? And thinking long-term, is that level of stability or fragility acceptable to you?
And then, more proactively, what skill do you have right now? What knowledge could you potentially package up and turn into that very first leveraged income stream, even a small one?
And maybe the most immediate question, what is one tangible thing, one small asset you could commit to starting this month that has the potential to earn for you again and again down the line?
Because that decision, that first step, is everything. The sources emphasize that every moment you wait is, well, a moment you could have been planting that metaphorical tree. The world tends to reward the builders, the doers.
You're essentially standing at a crossroads right now. One path looks familiar, keep working for money indefinitely. The other path, the builder's path, leads towards a life where money starts working for you.
And that builder, that future version of you living with more freedom, is waiting just on the other side of that decision, the decision to just start, to build some momentum.